Hey, back on the road, smoking is cancer. Dropping the phone in the Fanta, questioning all I need answers. Yeah. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. I'm back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. Back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Pussy calling on my trap phone, I'm like, shorty, how the fuck you get this number? No more sex, I need a latex, cause I ain't got no time for 2 baby mothers. Theo said, boy, you can't drive, I said, fuck it, then I played the back of the Rover. Young nigga back on the road, young nigga back on the road. Load up them gas and explode. They told me switching my flow, they told me switching my hoe. Ayy, comma, trying to switch on my dough. On the scale, trying to weigh on my dope. Your shorty sniffing, she been lifting the coke. In the booth, cause I've been ready to go. Like a fully loaded chopper waiting to blow. Strong drink, but we ain't chasing it though. Pull up on your bitch, then I tell her hop in. Tell that boy, watch his mouth, cause you know we violent. AR, gotta hold it like a fucking violin. He hot-headed, bullets he seeking, you know we find him. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. I'm back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. Back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. All I know is get it back. Daddy hack, cause I'm a dad. Switching lanes in the jag. Took his whole night mad. Run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up. Number 1, not a runner up. GGS, you know they heard of us. Bible on the dashboard, riding dirty, drunk and swerving, trying to get to the blessing. If he banging either 6 or 5, I got a problem solver with a Mac 11. I took my time and nigga, I ain't cry. I just told my bitches I'll be back in a second. Young nigga back on the road, young nigga back on the road. Load up them gas and explode. On your bitch, then I tell her hop in. Tell that boy, watch his mouth, cause you know we violent. AR, gotta hold it like a fucking violin. He hot-headed, bullets he seeking, you know we find him. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. I'm back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. I've been smoking this cancer, dropping the phone in the Fanta. I fuck with 3 hoes, call me Santa. I question it all, I need answers. Back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. Jump back on the road, jump back on the road, yeah. I was sentenced to them years, my nigga, this shit is real. If you ain't never been, you can't imagine how it is. See, lately I've been smoking heavy and popping pills. I just hope my baby girl said, now you know her daddy, kid. See, the stress was adding up, trying to medicate this pain. And the Lord was my salvation, I was calling on his name. But the time just kept passing me by, yeah. Wasting my life away. I got more focused with my vision, I figured I'd make a way. And I put this shit together, give my mom's on Section 8. I refuse to let you leech niggas eat up off my plate. And to keep it real with y'all, I should have been up in the I was in the pen. No, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen. Yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen. Yeah. Oh, when I was in the pain. Yeah. Oh, no love for me, no love for me, no. They ain't have no love. No love for me, no love for me. No, they ain't have no love for me. No, niggas sending death threats, and I ain't made made it yet. And I ain't leave the streets alone, let's get into that. 23 hours in one, you on a lockdown. Patiently waiting, watching them gates, you coming home now. Level up, take care of your fans, that's what it's all about. Refuse to hit the streets with a cup, holding my hand out. When we was home, we wouldn't speak, we from the same town. Behind them walls, two razors tucked, we hold each other down. My foreign song leveled me up, oh now they hear me now. Lost out on 62 months, I gotta make it count. Stuff them bands under my mattress, who needs a bank account? Know some friends locked up now, know what I'm talking about. In the pen, no love, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, no love for me, no love for me, no. They ain't have no love, no love for me, no love for me. No, they ain't have no love. No, to all my niggas sitting in the pen right now, I know you daydreaming on the day you making it out. Collect the calls, write the letter just to pass up the time. Gang banging, playing ball, or either pumping that iron. Feel like a walking testimony cause I'm here right now. Ain't it funny, easy money, now I'm turning that down. I've been singing, now they listening, they loving the sound. Prison system only motive is to keep us locked down. When I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen, yeah, yeah. Oh, when I was in the pen.
What up, y'all? Welcome in to the smoke session. A little basketball talk today. The NBA play-in, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Let me see real quick. Is it what?
So if the playoffs already dead.
Yeah, well, play in there.
The Nets are in a play-in spot?
No, nowhere near it.
No.
I got it right here. Hold on.
So my brother was saying that they were in the playoffs spot the other day, but it's definitely not anymore.
He was joking. They're the worst team in the fucking East. I'm not mistaken. One of the worst teams in the East. The Nets definitely ain't that.
Nah, I know that they're fucking trash as shit.
This boys.
Oh no, that wasn't. I feel like the season moved mad quick.
Mello, bring me your tablet.
I feel like that shit fucking moved mad quick this year.
All right. What's this? We had something to get about it. Yeah, so NBA play-in starts today. Game come on in a little bit. I know niggas is doing shit.
Lakers are playing team.
Nah, they number 3. Lakers are number 3. And well, let me stop. Just showing smoke blow though. Yeah, the Lakers are number 3. Well, I wrote this shit down because the way that it goes, the shit crazy. It's not gonna. That's not how it's gonna be. But yeah, the Lakers are the 3 seed. They know who they're playing. They're playing the Wolves. Knicks are playing the Pistons. Pacers are playing the Bucks. And the Nuggets are playing the Clippers. Now, who don't know who they're playing? OKC and Cleveland don't know who they're playing, and the Rockets and the Celtics don't know who they're playing because only 1 through 6 is safe. 1 through 8, what it used to be, that's not safe anymore. So I thought they would do it a different way, but this is the way they're doing it. Let me check these 2 Instagram shit.
Prisons are a pretty good team this year too.
Well, yeah, but they're probably the most improved team in the NBA. To be truly honest with you, that's how I look at it. They probably the most improved team because they was like dead last.
There this year.
Nah, yeah, they're fucking trash.
Yeah, no.
Sixers are fucking trash, but there's no you can look over there and just tell like there's no leadership there. And until they let Tyrese Maxey get the reins, there won't be. So this shit is crazy because whoever wins the 7 and 8, whoever wins between 7 and 8, they play the Celtics. Then between 9 and 10, whoever wins between them, they play the loser of 7 and 8. So you could have been playing Atlanta or the Magic, and you end up with let me see. Damn. And you end or you could have and damn, I was fucking up. She fucked me up real fast. My fault, y'all. You could have ended up thinking you're gonna play either the Hawks or the Magic if you're number 1 seed, and you could end up playing between 4 different teams. It's kind of like hard to prepare for who you're gonna play with. Who you gonna play for? So to me, it's because on the West Coast, I got a team that I think is gonna be one of the toughest teams to match up with in a 7-game series because they got a bunch of guys on the team that can go for 30.
Who's that?
The Sacramento Kings. Yeah. They don't have a structured point guard, but they do have a bunch of guys that can go for 30. Easy. So when it comes to the play-in, right?
Well, the Pacers, who they got? Halliburton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they got a decent team, but I think further they can make it into the second round.
Yeah.
I don't think they can get out of the second round. I just don't see it yet. Not yet. And they're playing the Bucks.
Golden State was mid to this year. Wait, are they? Golden State's up there or not?
Yeah, they're in the play-in.
Oh, okay. They just made it.
See, the West was crazy.
Yeah.
If you lose one game, you could have went from 2nd to 10. They went from 2nd to 8 in one game. If you lost one game, 2 games. So
like they were talking about
a week ago.
A week ago, they said the Lakers were OKC, and now the Lakers are what? The Wolves now.
No, the Lakers won at OKC. No, that was months ago. I don't know who's telling you that shit. Don't listen to them no more. The Lakers was number 2, like the last month, and then he slipped to number 3. The T-Wolves was actually in the play-in, and they went on a run, and now they're the 6th seed. What happened was the Grizzlies, we knew the Mavs was gonna slide because no Kyrie, and then Anthony Davis got hurt. But the Grizzlies slid from like 2-3 to 8. Damn. Golden State, we knew we was gonna be in the play-in. So, but what happened was is that it was looking like this a few months ago. This is how it was looking. And Golden State came from they moved out of the 10th spot to the 7th spot, and the Wolves moved from the 7th spot to the 6th spot. The Mavs slid to 10. The Kings pretty much stayed where they were. And this over here, this pretty much the same shit over here too. The only team that moved like that in the West was the T-Wolves. They made a big run.
AD's back full time now. Or?
I mean, it is, but how much is it gonna matter when you pretty much playing by yourself?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Got no Kyrie Irving. The rest of them guys are like,
Kyrie got the ACL shit.
They're good players, but they're not.
They role players.
They role players. They can't change their momentum like that. Like it'll be real hard to see that. So, is it a good thing Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I'm talking to my homeboy. He likes it. I think this shit kind of corny a little bit sometimes, but then it's like, all right, I guess they making up for injuries and late season trades and the chemistry. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they're saying, I mean it's more basketball, okay. But for teams who earned a playoff spot and thought they was gonna be in a playoff spot, I'll be a little bit pissed. But here we go. Um, my predictions. I don't want to count out the Magic. I mean, the Hawks, but
What do they got? Magic? Yeah. I think Magic wins that.
It's damn near football now. It's damn near football, body. The way they do the playoffs. If you can see the screen, it's damn near football. It's a wild card before the playoffs actually start. So you have 4 teams fighting for the last 2 slots.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like tournament basketball. Like
MLB is, right?
Is MLB double elimination?
Yeah.
And that's how it is. It's double elimination.
Yeah, it's double elimination, and then you get to the championship. The finals.
So with this is the way they got it is you will get, like I said, the 7 and 8 seed will play each other. The winner of the 7 seed, the winner of the 7 versus 8 seed, they get Boston. So they don't get the number 1 team. They don't get to play. They don't get Cleveland, which it ain't gonna matter. Playing Boston ain't gonna be too much better. The loser of the 7 8 seed plays the winner of the wild card, which I call it the 9-10 team. And then whoever wins that game, they go and play the number 1 seed. So that's how they're doing it on both sides. So that shit is like they took baseball and football and kind of put the shit together to get more basketball, make more money. Any way you look at it. Now, if you want to make money, this is great. This is great for the fans, but the players, I'll be like, man, what the fuck?
Playing all over again.
You know what I'm saying? So I do think the last 2 teams to get in, the Heat could do it, but I do think it might be the Hawks and the Magic on the East. Ain't nothing too crazy for me like that. I just think they're gonna get in.
Hawks, Bulls, with Magic
And the Heat. Those are the 4 teams fighting for the last 2 spots.
The Magic.
You got the Heat and the Magic.
Yeah.
So you got the Magic winning this elimination game.
Yeah.
And then you got the Hawks losing 2 games in a row. They got to lose 2 games in a row.
You're right. I don't know, that series is kind of like even. They could go either way.
True about that, and you don't know who gonna be healthy when the game starts. That's true. On the West side, Golden State and the Grizzlies have to play. That's gonna be the one. Golden State and the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. I want to see how Butler does against John Morant.
He's not gonna be guarding him. He's a tougher job to deal with.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Oh, talking about just playing against them.
Playing wise, yeah.
That's a toss up for me. I'm gonna go. Even though the Grizzlies have a good record against them, I'm gonna go with GSW. I think they're gonna lead a gunshot wound on the nigga that be shooting the gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm the real deep.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'll be real with you. I wouldn't want to play. I think Sacramento Kings are going to beat Dallas, and
I think that's easy.
Yeah, but I just don't think anybody really wants to play Sacramento in a playing game, or for like a playing game was one game you can get rid of them. You can game plan for that, but they have too much athleticism, too much talent,
the most well-rounded team,
too much skill. The only thing they don't have is a point guard to manage what the hell they're gonna do. That's what they need.
Yeah, they got a scoring point, but they don't got a point guard yet.
So I personally, but it's the
Do you think
playoffs.
Fox will ever become a point guard, or always?
I think he is, bro. They just Wemby got hurt. That was a lot.
Okay.
Wemby got hurt, and that did a lot because when they got Fox, they started to go on a little run, and then Wemby gets hurt, and that's why they're not in there. Like they probably would be in the play-in too. I don't think the Grizzlies. I don't think the T-Wolves would have moved to the sixth spot. San Antonio would have been here. Dallas probably wouldn't have been in here, or they'd all been in the play-in. That's how I feel. But the Grizzlies did fire their coach. I don't know what kind of turmoil they got going down over there. And you don't fire your coach like 2 weeks before the fucking season ends and you go into the playoff. That's not nothing you do. I wouldn't do that shit. In the West and the play-in, this is just me, my guess. What I would take GSW and the Kings getting in. GSW playing the Rockets, the Kings playing OKC. I can see that. That's what I see.
But Sacramento's what? Sabonis,
DeRozan, Malik Monk, and Zach LaVine.
Levine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good team. Yeah.
So if you can keep them together, they're gonna be tough to beat because everybody on the floor is over 6'5". Everybody can run, everybody can jump, everybody can play defense. Everybody know how to play basketball. So if they can get it together, that'll be a big problem for anybody in the West. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
They got a bench scorer, a clutch scorer.
Yeah, they got it. They got it all. There's nothing they're not missing. So when it comes to that, I take that. But that's an all toss up. So I can't really see who I see winning the first round of these playoffs. That's why the play-in tournament is in effect. So I can only do 4 games. You can only do 4 through 6. So let me start with the West on that. Between Denver and the Clippers, Denver did fire their coach.
Yeah, that might fuck them.
But they do still have the main core of the championship team. I don't know if there's turmoil there, but they still got Joker. Russ may be playing on a different type of level because of how it ended with the Clippers. I'm gonna take Denver in the series against the Clippers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that. This series, here's the thing: Lakers T-Wolves. The key matchup isn't gonna be Ant-Man and Luka. No, he ain't there. He in New York.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The key matchup's gonna be Julius Randle and LeBron James.
You're right.
That's the key matchup. It's gonna be LeBron James and can Julius Randle step up and rise to the occasion on this because he's a Kobe baby too. So he has the marquee matchup on the low. Everybody want to talk about how it's gonna be Luka and then it's Ant-Man and the supporting cast. No supporting cast. Bro, Julius Randle, you got LeBron.
Ant's gonna score regardless.
Ant's gonna score. Luka's gonna score. LeBron's gonna get his. Can you keep up with LeBron?
That's a fact. And he's younger. So.
I mean, y'all got the defense. I mean, two defensive teams. T-Wolves a little bit more defensive sound than the Lakers, but that's a good one. I'm an Ant-Man fan. I would want Ant-Man to win. I would definitely want Ant-Man to win.
Led the league in threes this year, which is working.
Yeah, yeah.
But where he slacked is where he picked up. So
I think he shot too many, but he did make a lot of them. My heart's telling me the T-Wolves. My mind is saying the Lakers gonna win this. That's just me. That's what my mind is saying. Let's go to the East. I'm gonna take the Bucks over the Pacers. Oh, let me see what somebody just said something. Omar was good, brother. Omari was good. I'm gonna take the Bucks over the Pacers. I think the star power and the defensive mindset of Giannis and them will be able to be enough to get past the Pacers. I could be wrong too, because the Pacers, they match up perfectly with them. So I could be absolutely wrong, y'all. Don't act like I know everything I'm saying. But that's just me. I think I would take the Bucks over the Pacers in a 7-game series. Next Pistons. The 7-game series, I'm taking the Knicks. I'm taking the Knicks. 7-game series, I got the Knicks winning that. No problem.
That's right. You can go all the way down to the wire in that one.
It could, but I do think the Knicks can win. I think the Knicks can win in 6.
I think if that series is depending on if Pat gets into foul trouble quickly and shit like that. Like,
I think they got enough on New York.
oh yeah, because they got Jericho City, right? Yeah, they got.
I think they got enough to just to beat Detroit. I mean, Detroit was the worst team in the league last year, and now it's a good thing that turned around and coaching that. I just don't see them get out of the first round. It would be nice.
You think they steal anybody from Cleveland in the future?
No, I think all them dudes gonna be locked in. Everybody took how you say, team friendly deals the first go around. So it's money for people to for them to try to resign them. But in a nutshell, play in good or bad, you know what I'm saying? It's how you look at it. Okay. That's how I feel about the play-in. A lot of guys be like that. They come to my channel. They all it's mostly boxing. There's no good boxing matches until April 26th. I'm not gonna force talking that shit, and I really don't feel like it. The information I just got today, I can't talk about, or that would be that'd be some gossip and shit. That'd be some gossip shit. Dude hit me today, told me there's a female athlete out here that recently was in the news, and she in the news it looked good, but behind the scenes it was all wrong reasons. Or all the wrong reasons. So and I ain't gonna tell you if that person got an event coming up or anything, whether they hoop, play soccer, I'm not telling you shit. But just know the boxing news, where I just said, but the news I got that was close to boxing, bad. So I'm gonna wait till April 26th for that UK fight. I give it like 4 or 5 more days. I'll shoot back to boxing. I don't care about what no content creator is saying. They ain't got nothing else to say. They got to create content because ain't no good fights coming on. Unless you got an interview or something, ain't nothing good coming on. So back to the NBA. As you want to watch UFC or bare knuckle fighting, ain't gonna be like them fights that's coming on. You is not gonna want to see.
You watched this last card for UFC? Oh, you already actually said that.
No, I didn't watch it. I was watching 2 different boxing cards, and my homeboys was watching the UFC shit, and then trying to watch boxing cards. And then one nigga was watching the UFC and baseball. So it was like 3 of us up here like this.
No, it was a pretty good card.
It was a really good card. I just was like, what am I gonna watch?
Yeah.
What am I gonna watch? They had a Pro Box card and they had a DAZN card, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm jumping from screen to screen right in front of me, and then my boy T was on the phone, the laptop, and the big screen, and then Jizzle was on the same shit, but we all watching. You know what I'm saying? Jizzle was the only one who wasn't watching boxing. He had to keep flipping back because he had his bets. But yeah, again too, if y'all whenever the fights actually start and they're gambling, man, run on over to 7T, man. I usually be over there, man. Word. That boy get my boy give you great. He give you great advice on your bets, man. We think he gonna win. And they can wake up every morning, study this shit every day. Make sure y'all check that out. Especially on fights that you don't know or you second guessing. He did the work on it as much as Mel Kiper or anybody else that was or whoever else that do that shit. But here's your NBA standings, your NBA seeding. Be truly honest with you, the first and second seed in the East, it really don't matter who wins. They're going. The first and second seed gonna send them home immediately. That ain't even gonna be. It ain't gonna be a question. None of those 4 teams, I think, will be able to beat Cleveland in a 4-game and a 7-game series. I don't think they're gonna be able to beat them 4 times, or Boston. Now in the West, different story. Because Golden State can match up really good with OKC. I think Memphis could, but I don't think they could. The Houston Rockets, both teams could match up with them good.
Rockets got a nice team too.
But see, it's the matchups because between Golden State and Memphis, I think they both won like 48, 49 games. So it's not like a bunch of games in between where it's a big, you know what I'm saying? It's just at the last week of basketball, the last week or two, if you lost a game, you dropped. You could drop like Memphis dropped from 2. They dropped from 2 to 8 in like 2 weeks. I think they may have lost like 2 games.
That makes sense because I don't know how the East was because I remember.
That shit was set.
Yeah, way
The 9 and 10 team.
The Cavs have been the number 1.
Yeah, they've been number 1 for a minute. The Knicks shit was. I mean, it wasn't. It's a little bit more easier to frame than the West. The West was if you lose, if you win, you go from out of the play-in to a locked-in seed, from out of the locked-in seed to into the play-in. So the West, like that's why it's called. You know what I'm saying? The West is wild. The Wild Wild West. How the West was won. All of that. That's why it don't take 1 or 2 games and your ass go from home court advantage to playing. That's all it takes.
If you win the play-in, do they give you any type of like home court advantage?
No.
Round now.
No. Actually, you're looking at the worst games to play. You're playing the number 1 and number 2 team. So if you win your first, between Golden State and Memphis, whoever wins that game first, they play the Rockets. So that's a better look. Whoever wins between the Kings and the Mavs has to play whoever lost between Golden State.
What do you think would be better on paper, the Mavs and Rockets or Golden State and the Rockets?
Neither one.
Like good to watch? You don't think it would be a good?
No. That's why it's a play-in. One team's gonna do the other one dirty. If the Mavs, no, they're not gonna do it. They slid in there. AD can try to do all he wants unless he turns into New Orleans AD that was putting up all them 40-point games. That's not gonna happen. The Kings gotta have a chance to get in there, and they are an exciting team. They have a great fan base. They have a chance to get in, and they can win. The Grizzlies could easily slide out and lose. So could Golden State, which people was already saying because they're the older team and shit like that. So in the West, it's crazy. Whoever between the 7th and 8th seed, that's gonna be the game. That game you gotta win.
I always forget that they had Zion, Ingram, and AD on the same team.
No, AD wasn't on that team. He got traded. That's how they got him.
Oh, okay.
Out the door from
Ingram was after?
Well, he got traded.
Oh, okay.
So the first game,
Oh.
Good.
I was rapping.
So First game is that shit on yet? Is Orlando and the Hawks? No.
Orlando and the Hawks.
Orlando Magic versus the Hawks. That's the first game come on tonight.
Next week, probably.
Yeah, next week. It's not the playoffs, it's the play-in.
It's playing right now, yeah. That should be a good game, though.
I mean, it's cool, but then
You versus the number 1, 2 seed right after.
told you I don't like it.
They don't like it.
I
So
don't like it because LeBron got the rock for extra years. He shouldn't have been in the play. If this playing wasn't in, my nigga, he wouldn't have been in the playoffs for like 3 years.
Yeah, facts. He got lucky during COVID that won that shit.
Mike never had it. Mike, I don't think Mike wasn't a number 8 seed since like 80, since like his rookie season, nigga.
Yeah, if he was on the Wizards.
I ain't say, hey,
And
man.
when he was 40, he made the playoffs while he was with the Wizards.
No, he didn't make it. And they was right there on one minute.
Yeah, they only needed MJ to make it and didn't.
One of them needed-
So you tell me what it was like 9th?
Yeah, so
you telling me if they would have had the plan back there, Mike would have been
Yeah,
in the
Mike-
playoffs too?
Yeah, he'd have been the plan.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, Mike would have been in the plan.
Mike would have been in the plan, right?
Been in the plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, would have been the
Oh, all right. I just want to make sure because you
Mike
talking this
would've been in the
LeBron playoff shit. He looks amazing at 40 and all that, and he does. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
They use it in like the military. It's illegal to use, but
A what? You talking about with listen, man, y'all gonna have so much Bron slander up here, niggas gonna start coming up here, shut down my goddamn stream. Y'all niggas talking about LeBron like that. Nigga, word, nigga talking about LeBron like that, nigga. Word, have a run down on me like I'm Stephen A. Smith. Cool though. Santana, here we go. Nuggets Clippers. Who you got? Seven
I'm
game
not gonna
series.
lie to you, bro. This is actually 1 year I've not watched. Really been at the best.
So you ain't watch.
But if I'm gonna go picking off of what I remember and what I know so far,
Yeah.
you said Nuggets and Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Nuggets.
even without a coach, I still take the Nuggets.
Next,
You got Lakers and the T-Wolves.
I'll be honest with you. I told you I am a LeBron hater, and I actually love Anthony Edwards. Like I'm a big Anthony Edwards fan. Therefore, I'm going to go with a biased decision here, and I'm going Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Next,
I want them to win too.
So you going T-Wolves?
yeah, I'm going T-Wolves. I'm being biased on that one. That was not a ESPN analyst. I like them. I just want them to win. Next,
All right. So because these are the teams that are locked in. Bucks,
Bucks and who else? Who they
Pacers.
Bucks and Pacers. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Bucks. Love Giannis. Love the Damian Lillard's over there, but I don't like
I don't
their
like their
chemistry.
matchup. I don't like their matchup.
You don't
I
like
don't like Milwaukee. If it's a close game, I don't like it. I think the Pacers gonna win that.
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
they
gonna be
know-
honest. I don't see Dame time happening.
They don't-
I'm
It's a
sorry.
7-game series.
It's just maybe it might be Pacers in 6.
Okay.
It might be Pacers in 6, and quote me on that.
Now you
All right.
We'll talk about it again later. Next.
You right. You right though.
Knicks Pistons.
Now I'm a Knicks fan, so you know I gotta go Knicks. But I think they're just gonna beat them. They're just the better team. They're gonna win. It doesn't matter. I want to be on facts that I'm a Knicks fan.
Pistons fire this year.
But the Pistons, yes, they're a really good team. Yes, they are a good team. I just don't. I think the Knicks match up better. The Knicks have the better matchup, the better bench. It's just that matchup is good for us. We're gonna go to the second round. We're gonna beat them. I got them in 5. Next.
Yeah.
All right. So the games that you hate, the playing games that determine who
All
played
right.
the
Give me
top 2
those.
seeds.
Give me those, because I don't know.
All right. So you got. I'm going with the
Go
the
ahead.
7-8 seed first.
Okay.
You got the Magic versus the Hawks. That's one game.
Magic and the Hawks. I'm
Magic
not
and
gonna
the
lie.
Hawks.
I don't really have faith in the Hawks. I feel like they sell out. I don't like
That's
the
what
team they have over there. But I do like that young Magic core.
yeah.
Oh man, do I like that young Magic core? They're playing great basketball. I like them with my boy, little Spanish nigga, what fucking
Carl.
yeah, him.
But yeah,
And
Blanca.
the other nigga. That's a couple.
Even though he went to Duke.
You know what I'm saying? But
They
I
make
like
leaders in Duke.
I like what you would call it with that. Who I just said? Orlando. Next.
Orlando. All right. The other 7-8 seed. This is gonna be rough. Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is very easy for me, and I'm going Warriors all the way. I think with Jimmy. Do you know who playoff Jimmy is?
That's why I said.
Do you know they haven't even experienced that in San Francisco yet, nigga? Do you see Jimmy? He went over there and said, "Watch, I'm gonna play off Jimmy. I'm gonna be playoff Jimmy now." And when the playoffs come, I'm gonna be Warrior Jimmy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be Warrior Jimmy. They ain't even go. They gonna fuck him up because that's what he doing. You see, he came over there. They just been.
Yeah, they was on the road.
Better, bro.
Yeah, they was good.
They were on the roll. I mean, they have
They're
no
problems.
injury.
They're dangerous.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They are dangerous.
I told them the same thing, bro. Yep. I said the same thing with him. I said, yeah, Golden State got that over them.
So basically you already got those two, right? So you got the Magic playing the Celtics because they win, and you got Golden State playing the Rockets if they win. Because if you pick them to win, that's where they go.
Yeah.
That's where they go.
Yeah.
If you pick the Magic to win, they play Boston.
Warriors might go to the West.
The West can play the Rockets. If you got them winning the
Western, that's crazy.
You got them winning.
Because that's gonna be the play, and then that's gonna be the first round. The first round is gonna be what you call it. And if they win, who do they play second? If they win, who they
Rockets
play?
match good.
I think they would play. It depends on how it goes, but they probably would play the winner of this year, right?
The Rockets match good with the Golden State though.
Oh, OKC. It could get ugly. They could play OKC next. Depending on, but they are the second seed, so they probably would either play the Lakers. They probably play the Lakers in the second round, or the T-Wolves. But that's if they win. If they win their playing game, they go straight to the 7th seed. All right. So the next two playing games, Bulls, Heat. Who you got? Who? Bulls versus the Heat. What do you got?
Jimmy gone.
Yeah, it's
You taking the Bulls?
Jimmy gone. I'm taking the Bulls.
All right. You're taking the Bulls. All right. So over here, Kings Mavericks. Mind you, no Kyrie with the Mavs, just AD. And the Kings have Zach LaVine. They got Zach LaVine, Art Monk.
That's a sweep.
Kings. But it's only one game. Now,
Oh, pardon me. All right. This is a plan.
so now you have to choose between the Bulls and the Hawks to get the 8th spot.
Bulls.
But yeah, because you got the Bulls winning this game, right?
oh well, he wanted the Magic.
That's the Magic.
No, the Magic already got the 7th seed.
Oh,
So now the loser plays the winner of the
Okay,
Bull.
okay.
So you got the Bulls. So it's Hawks Bulls for the 8th spot
I would take the Bulls.
over the Hawks.
Yeah, Kobe White and them over there acting up.
Okay. So if you got the Grizzlies losing right here. So Kings, Grizz for the 8th spot. Who you take? Kings, Grizzlies for the 8th spot.
Kings. Grizzlies. Kings. Kings.
You got the Kings going. So the Grizzlies, slide up out the playoffs.
Yeah, I think so.
what the Grizzlies got? What the Bane?
You got Bane, John Morant. They got
They're not the same.
Jaren Jackson.
Grizzlies. I gotta remember they're not the
They got
same.
Jaren
They got a
Jackson.
whole new. It's like
Exactly.
They lost people. They lost
Edie. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about
they
that.
Edie. They got like three. They got three foreigners. They got three foreigners that can play. They all can play. Two of them can shoot.
Jackson can just hit corner all game. Corner and rebound.
He's much more than that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying for what they have big man wise, if they need to put him as an assignment to hit threes, you know what I mean? Like
that is not what you want him to be doing. You do not want your best defender out there shooting threes. You not want your best offensive rebounder out there shooting threes. You don't. That shit sound good in the video, man.
Unless you know damn well he making all them shit. And that nigga is not a damn well.
I'm not, yeah, I mean, he can shoot, but to be like, hey, I need you out here to just be the shooter. I need every time to kick out. Unless you plan a bigger squad, but I mean, that's why, I mean, because you're going to have your most athletic players out there to play the Kings, if that's the way that people see it. That's the way you see it. Trying to go at Zach and Malik Monk, DeMar DeRozan.
Malik turned up in the playoffs too. He's another one that turned up in the playoffs.
So it's some guys, man, that like it can go either way. We could be wrong. Atlanta could win that first game.
I don't think so.
It's all in one game, man. If Ice Tray get cold, he start doing like this on these niggas. He start rubbing the shoulders and shit because he cold. It could get ugly. That's why the play-in is playing for a reason.
Are you think Trey gonna go for a 50-point game against the Magic?
They all in Orlando. They're playing in Orlando. If he really wants to prove something, like that would be one of them games where he does that. They've been kind of shitting on him for like 2 years because of his attitude and shit. If I'm not mistaken, I think he got a coach fired. So they were saying that he's hard to coach and shit like that. So,
but wasn't that what's his name? Problem too. Collins who was having an issue too, and they traded him away.
Well, you see what happened. He's in Utah now.
Yeah.
So he's in Utah. That's where they send your career to die sometime.
I think Marketing still there?
Who?
Lloyd Marketing?
They trying to get him he trying to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, he need to get the fuck up out of there.
Trying to get to a really decent team. There's no fucking shit in Utah for him. It's not like the old days. And if they didn't make that team better, it's just not gonna be. So anyway, the worst team to probably match up with in the play-in altogether, like I said, Sacramento Kings. You got 4 guys that could probably go for 30 or 40. Just a problem. The big man can actually run the show and get everybody involved. Shit just different.
Yeah, I know on paper the Cap.
Mm-hmm.
I know on paper Cap is number 1 and Boston's number 2, but who do you got as the better team?
Question. I like the Cavs. That's the better team.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know. I see the same thing about the Mavericks last year. I don't know. Because to me, they're really young though. They can't go wrong. I feel like if Tatum falls apart, the Boston whole falls apart. You got a Jaylen Brown there, but how much can Jaylen Brown shoulder off the shoulders? It's the same exact squad for the Celtics as last year.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much same core. Ain't really much nothing anybody can do
Who
with
do you
it.
think's the better team now?
There's nobody in the league better than Boston. I don't give a fuck whose record says what.
We'll see.
I don't give a fuck who says what. That's just me. Like, I just like And the light skinned boy is tired of all the disrespect.
Wait.
No,
Tatum.
Tatum. He's tired of all the disrespect. He's tired of it. I can see it. Niggas act like he's soft or something. The boy from East St. Louis. The boy from East St. Louis, Missouri. The boy from, you know what I'm saying?
Ponies.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas acting like he's some damn, you know what I'm saying? Some little pretty boy or some shit. Like,
Nope.
nah, that's like, I don't see nobody who can guard him. I seen him bust everybody's ass. So much that then if he posts up, the double team is instantly coming. They're not letting them do anything.
Yo, do you think Bron doesn't play defense because he doesn't want to get crossed up by like a young person in the league?
And I think he don't want to play defense because he wants to preserve and save his damn energy. I'll be truly honest with you. Yep. I think he plays it when he wants to. That's why the shit with him and AD wasn't gonna work. Because AD wants to play the same shit he wants to play. That's why AD wanted to go play the 4. You gotta remember when they won the chip, he played center very little.
4 and center are different. This is
A big difference. He played.
It's a little bit different, but
it's a lot different because people forget they had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. So when you have those two, like those two hovering over, it's a lot you can do. You can go out to the perimeter, shit like. So, yeah, I knew that when the Lakers didn't get a center, that something was about to happen because AD did not want to play center anymore.
yeah, not fact.
He's just not built. Not the play against Joker. Like, no, you want to play against Joker, he has no chance. And you want him to score on the other end and be able to help everybody out. That shit just ain't gonna happen.
For real. I forgot he started off as point guard. You're right.
He just had like a 8. Yeah, he came in playing power forward. He's power forward. He's not a center.
That's what I say, because that's why I be playing it too. I play power forward. I play it so good, but people like with it when I play online, they be sticking me at center, and people be getting mad at me for playing center. Like, shit, I don't play center. Like, I'm trying. Like,
center doesn't. It's not the glory spot right now. Block all the shots, get all the rebounds, make sure you dunk when they give it to you.
Yeah.
They don't just throw it in and let you get busy no more. If you're not shooting a 3, then it's not gonna work. Even if you're still shooting 3. They still want you to block all the shots. Don't go out there and cross. No, make sure you got to protect the rim. Protecting the rim is a lot different than what people think. When you're a rim protector, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get dunked on. You got to knock people to the ground. This is what it is.
And it's a bit more physical than power forward.
So
your body getting thrown out a lot more.
Everybody wants to hit you. You got to set the hardest picks and all that good shit. Just playing center is, no matter who shoots the ball or no matter who's playing defense, they expect you to block the shot. That's just how that go.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, so I kind of knew that shit was gonna happen. You doing whatever you want in New Orleans. You couldn't tell him shit in New Orleans. It's just when he got to LA, you play with Bron, you think it's how do you play? But the fact that you can see that LeBron wanted to go to the 4 and he was gonna play the 5, I was just like, that shit ain't gonna work. And Anthony Davis is not a 5.
What was he playing before that? Small forward?
Who?
Bron?
Yeah. And then they were switching them out. So and it's like with him and Rui in there, it don't matter. They're the same height.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, you know, but if you have Rui at the 3 and Bron at the 4, is how you pretty much saying it. You kind of make
4 seed.
AD played the 5. He's good playing against some 5s, but
He's not. He don't got the weight.
he don't. And like, I'm not saying he don't intimidate, but it's you're putting a lot on him when you try to do that. So him playing the 5, he ain't big enough to play the 5. He's not a legit 7 foot.
He's not. No. He's really like 6'11".
He's not a legit 7 foot.
6'10".
Even like what the thing about center is that they master how to use the paint. Like, and he.
I mean, he's a great defender. Like, I mean, if him help D and all that shit, and him being able to switch on the pick and
I'm
roll.
talking about like the offensive side when it comes to like offensive side, like with the center, they master.
No, he like on offense, it don't matter when it comes to AD because they're gonna find a way to get him the ball. But on defense, it matters because you're the rim protector. You're already playing the zone. You're playing the 2-3 zone, 1-3-1, some shit like that too. You're playing the zone, so that shit matters on defense. And then when you're playing like Joker, he just dribbles the ball up and then just backs you all the way down and just shoot. You know what I'm saying? You put him up against Embiid, and Embiid's too big. Who else? When he plays against like Memphis, it's just too many bodies out there for him, and nobody's gonna help. Same with Minnesota. You see how he can't do shit with Sabonis.
Really, that's crazy.
He can't do shit with Sabonis. Word of mother. Nothing. Sabonis dominates.
You would think he would have one on
Sabonis was getting big.
Nope.
You can look it up right now on your phones. Last time Sabonis versus Anthony Davis.
Oh, I think I've seen that game. He violated him.
Violated.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Right.
I remember seeing those highlights. That's
just like certain. That's why I'm saying like this playing game, the Kings versus the Mavs, bro. Sabonis, if you got to guard Sabonis, that's why he don't want. That's why he don't want to play. Who's he play for?
Şengün is from the Rockets.
Oh yeah. I know. Not fully like I gotta see. Not fully impressed all the way to the max with him. Just being real with you. But he's got to prove it though, because I remember like Chet had to prove it to me. Sabonis had to prove it. Everybody, you got it. I'm just not gonna crown you king.
Cause he's good. Like he reminds you.
That won't happen. I'm not just crowning niggas king.
Yeah. Now he's a good player though. Like I didn't know about him, and I started hearing his name.
Well, yeah, the coach from Boston. You see where they at, right? They both in second place. Is it's the same shit. The same shit. He running the same system he took from Boston when he got fired for smashing somebody's wife. You know what I'm saying? Reason that she was white is where he got moved, he got fired. But yeah, he in Houston, probably smashing somebody's wife, and they don't care because they win it. That's how it go. Bird. Yeah, that bracket over. Now I'll talk a little boxing real quick. I seen an interview with T.O. He talking good. But is he really like what do you think about Teofimo Lopez?
I told you you explained that to me about the whole weight thing, but I like him, It's just I don't know. You got to show out for me a little more. But I like him.
We got to just show out.
Yeah, I need like a show out, like a very, very dominant performance, like without question.
He's had one of those before.
Yeah,
it's been he need another one.
All right, so respectfully, so who did you fight last? What was her name?
I think it was Steve Claggett.
Look at that. You said I think. Like you don't.
I think it was Steve Claggett.
See, and how do you feel? He performed well.
He won the fight.
See, okay. So you had a nobody. You didn't even do your job. Like, come on, bro. There you go. You said I think. You can't even tell me who the hell you fought.
Think it was Steve Claggett.
You say you think. There you go.
I'm Steve Claggett.
You need to take care of business.
I mean, he won. He's still the champ. He still got to prove you won.
I told you I like him, but that I don't know. I feel like after that Candosa's loss, he just I don't know. He got shaky.
He got you upset.
He got me shaky. He just seemed shaky. Or maybe just his fights are getting harder, so he can't perform the way he can't dominate.
So you saying he ain't like that?
Oh no, he like that. He just ain't. Nah, he not like that.
He not like that?
Fuck it. Well, you just gotta keep it tall and stop sugarcoating it.
Let me see something. I'm waiting to watch the game tonight. Well, so Devin Haney, you think he gonna get back to Grace? That's all on the same card. They fighting in Times Square. They fighting, you know.
Oh yeah, that's that code. They all fighting on that shit, right?
Yeah.
Who Devin fighting?
Damn, man, you got me go look this shit. Hold up. They both, I'm gonna tell you what they both
I
fight.
forgot. He was fighting somebody.
Because T.O. slapped the shit out of the nigga at the press conference the last time they was there. That he fighting. Where's the date? Yeah, what day they fight? Yeah, T.O.'s fighting Arnold Barboza. Pretty good. He's a pretty tough fighter, but he's old. Not old, but he's in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? His mid-30s. T.O.'s in his mid-20s.
I'm saying, who's Haney fighting?
Huh?
Who's Haney fighting?
Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez?
Yeah. Let me show you his box rep. So you can...
Yeah, give me a little, at least his last fight or something, because I don't know I don't know this guy. I don't know, man.
Let's see.
That's what he took for fucking Garcia, man.
Man, that ain't. But they say he would. They say he wasn't. He was on the juice. You ain't jacking that one? Why you ain't?
Because he beat him before. They were 3-3 before they met. Before they just fought right there. Our motherfuckers don't even know that. They were 3-3 before they fought, my nigga.
Bro, the amount of aspirin he had in his system is like equivalent to like you popping up for opiates by eating a poppy seed bagel. Like,
I want to make sure that y'all know y'all said that shit not me.
I gotta see it to make a comment. I don't know. I just want to say to me.
So
I don't know. I need to see what exactly he took on that, because then he said he didn't. That didn't happen. I don't know, man.
So what he's saying is that
he beat him before though. So you telling me everything he beat you, he was juiced up? No.
Nah, they was 3-3 in the amateurs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
even. That's at the y'all fought 6 times. Out of 6 times, we were even. They knew how each other fought, my nigga. Like, it's just,
So he's 32 years old. He's 29-2 with 18 knockouts.
Oh, he's gonna fix him. He gonna come in there like, yeah, I know how to test this. I see how Ryan did it.
That's who Ryan's fighting.
No, that's who Devin's fighting.
Romero's fighting Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan's gonna fix him.
Yeah.
Ryan's fighting Rolly.
He's gonna fix Rolly. Oh my!
That fucking
Rolly
crazy.
Rolly getting the big fights though.
Yes, he is.
Rolly's getting the big fights.
Yes, he is. Okay. Canelo's card. Finally, more fights been revealed on that. What do you feel about? I don't even, bro. There's this new African that just, bro. These 2 Africans from the fight on this Canelo card, bro. I'm gonna show you these niggas real fast. These two Africans get ready to fight,
You
bro.
know, my bro.
Bro, these two Africans, like this is I will show you. They getting ready to fight. They both got a loss. They both got a loss or two. They both been knocked out. But one been knocked out. But let me this shit right here funny as hell. I will show you like Martin Bacoli versus F.A. Jabba. But yeah, so that's what you got. You already got there. So you think he gonna fix Devin?
I don't know. You know, I'm not really a Devin fan, so you know, I just really against him at this point.
Damn.
Uh,
Is it Devin or is his dad?
both of them. It's soft to me. And then his dad must be doing too much. Like get out the way. Like Jesus Christ. Like let him be his own man.
That's how you feel?
That's why I went to Disney
Type
World.
shit. Like even when you watch certain fights between them, like in the ring, he comes and jumps in the ring. Like when niggas be sparring, oh, you can't be doing that. Like, bro, he is not a baby. Nigga, like, fuck out of here.
Oh, they're doing the Katie Taylor mask.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, matter of fact, I think he did that when Tank and Devin,
she got
when they sparred, the nigga jumped in the ring. You can't be doing that. I'm like, bro, yes, man. Like, nigga, let them niggas be men. So I'm not a fan of his dad either. But I don't know. I just don't think he. I don't know.
He don't do it for you?
He gotta show out. He gotta show out after what Ryan did there. You gotta understand, don't nobody give a fuck about that. You got motherfuckers who's not boxing fans that don't understand nothing about that, what he took shit. They just know you got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So you gotta come perform, nigga. You gotta come perform.
Good.
Nah, no shit. That's realistic, my nigga. That's keeping it real. That's keeping it total, bro. Like you actually don't understand box. Like all they know is, oh, word. What's his last fight? He what and won, or what? Oh, he knocked out. Oh, got ass whooped. Oh shit.
Got his ass whooped bad.
Who did it?
Oh,
it was his business. Oh, he fighting nothing for this guy. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna do like that, bro. Like compared to us, we're gonna be like, he might act up.
Let me see. I'm gonna show you.
He needs a very, very convincing fight, if you ask me, after that last loss.
It's his first fight back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He needs he needs to go in there and dominate. A first round knockout would be amazing for him. That would make him look very, very good.
That's what you think he needs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He needs a 1-2 between 1 to 3 round knockout. All
right. So I'm gonna show you because these two averages are fighting on the Canelo card. Right? These niggas are knockout artists. This fight is not going to distance. This will not be a jab fight. This will not be one of those like this is who's going to bed. I'm gonna show you Mark Bacoli first. Man, you can't be saying that shit up here. You keep
you used to this bullshit, man. Say you can't say it. Oh, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? They try to get me violated on this motherfucker. See, I will show you this nigga right here. Like,
Rivera guy?
nah, this is Mark Bacoli. That's Mark Bacoli. This Bacoli nigga, and these two African niggas that's gonna fight. Bro.
Okay, these are African niggas you was just talking about.
This one on. Like this is how he whoop on niggas. This
Some light week.
Nah, hell no, these niggas heavyweight.
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight. This nigga's on some George Foreman type shit. Like, just don't nobody want to fight him, so it's hard for him to stay active. But he just got knocked out his last fight. It was,
word?
But it was on a 3-day notice. Like, nigga.
A word?
Yeah, they gave him. They told him he could fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he from the Congo.
And he's like, fuck it.
Nigga, they offered him $500,000 right for the fight. Bro, he flew commercial. That's all. He ain't had the money to get there in the beginning. So now they paid him $500,000. The Sheik had to.
Even if he lost.
Yeah, no matter what.
He got knocked out the first round, son.
First shot, yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
yeah,
give me my money.
Yeah.
He said, give me my money. That nigga said, give me my money, Bob. He put his hand up. That nigga said, give me my money. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Word.
So I'll go down for $500,000.
He said, I'm going down right now.
I mean, to be truly honest with you, I don't think he really went down. I think he was ready, but he just walked into something. Nigga hit you on top of your head hard as it. Nigga hit you on top of your head. Nah, man, bro, hit you. Santana, you hit a nigga on top of his head, on top of his head before. No, did it. Right here. Right here. Right there where he make you think about it at. Word. No. How they all go? Yeah, what? Yeah, I wash some dishes in a little bit. But anyway, these niggas out here swinging. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just showing these niggas the boxing because I can't show it up here because homie already had flagged me one time. He won't get it again, bitch ass nigga. Word. Word, nigga flagged me for just showing that he do good work, bitch ass nigga. Santana, I mean, what do you know about the Japanese nigga anyway? The Japanese dude is knocking out everybody. What you know about him anyway?
Ryan was supposed to fight.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Show me.
The one Ryan was supposed to fight?
No, bro. That's how I know y'all niggas not boxing fan.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan. I'm just a fan of boxing. I just don't know boxing.
You gotta know him, bro. He's top star.
I don't know boxing completely, bro.
You got so you gotta know globally.
That's
So
why
you gotta know
that's why I
globally.
come in. I learn from you.
You gotta know globally. Anyways a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And let me put this on mute till this nigga finish this food. Cause y'all out here, they got that play. Yeah. See, that's why, before I go live, I always eat everything and make sure. Or if I do eat something, it can't be a plate. It gotta be like chicken or burger. No, it don't even matter. Word. Cause you were still on the paper plate, cutting through. Yeah, I got pretty good equipment. This is not even my top notch shit. I don't got my wait till I'm about to reset my mic and all my other shit back up. I gotta get some speakers. But yeah. What's the best knockouts and combinations? The best 10 minutes of them. All 23 knockouts of Monster anyway. Yeah, we're top. I'll show y'all that shit. Like there's certain niggas out there you gotta know about, man. When they fight, because motherfuckers be asking you like who. I tell you what, like Tanner, Mike Tyson, your favorite, one of your favorites, right?
Oh, credit.
All right, listen to this. Now, this is why I fuck with him, right? Because I have a different criteria than everybody else has of pound for pound.
Okay.
Everybody else is like, they just put them on like, they act like pound for pound is the best list you can put the fighters on. No. Pound for pound means you actually went through the weight classes. To me, anyway, you went through the weight classes and you dominated through those weight classes. That puts you on the top 10 pound for pound list. I haven't done everybody keep asking me why I haven't done the top 10 pound for pound list because I can't find 10 fighters that are pound for pound to me. So I want you to not, nigga, don't be on the phone. Watch these knockouts. These are all knockouts. I want you to watch because you're gonna be over here. Bo, what's good, Bo?
Hey, what's up, man?
Same old shit. What's shaking with you?
Chilling, man. Working long hours this week.
Hey, man. Hey, you gotta get to that bag, man. We all know how that go.
Yeah, definitely.
What's good with you?
I don't know, man. I just been watching this joint with what I was telling you about in the text message with old boy and shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, watching
Yeah.
White America.
I
Watching
mean,
White America spaz out.
hey, listen, you saw what I sent you. The last thing I said what? I said it's self-defense, but he's black.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. So that's all I can say. But when it comes to that, I'm glad that pure the evidence, he was able to get a bond.
Oh yeah. That impressed white folks off, man.
I mean, why, bro? What the fuck? What the fuck do you want him? He had a night.
So crazy. So crazy. If the roles would have been reversed, those same people would have been taken up for him. That dude would have been looked at as a national hero.
He wouldn't have needed a bond.
Right. They'd have celebrate him more than they did Kyle Rittenhouse.
So, like, yeah, I get what you're saying with that one, man. I get what you're saying with that one. I get what you're saying with that one. I ain't gonna argue that at all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm just, I mean, you know, I expect, you know, people gonna react that way, but you know, what's so crazy is the usual coons that come out and make the video, like the Jason Whitlocks and the Officer Tatum's and shit, man. You know, they like to appeal to a certain audience, you know what I'm saying, by shitting on black people no matter what.
I heard when I heard Charleston White say some shit, I was like, damn, nigga, you ain't even wait. You just jump straight on it just to make the content. Like you don't even know, this case gonna take a minute. Why he had a knife? Because what you mean why he had a knife? For protection. What you need a knife for? You're like, listen, you don't know what the hell be going on out here. Y'all act like y'all know, y'all don't. And look, he was getting jumped by two big ass white kids.
Right, and then on top of that, they act like this dude brought a big ass sword or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a combat knife or something. That shit, I heard that shit wasn't nothing but a pocket knife, which everybody carries that shit around anyway.
A pocket knife. Word.
They
just happened to catch one boy.
I guarantee he wasn't even the only one with a pocket knife on him.
Listen, you getting jumped by two kids. They're both bigger than you. And like, why they put their hands on you like that? What made them feel like they could put their hands on you?
Right.
So if he defend himself and one of you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a $250,000 bond. Like, what the hell? Like, he just walked away free. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a $250,000 bond. What the hell? That shit ain't. Yep. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, because his parents got money, y'all mad. Like, what? They got a few dollars. What the fuck? They probably had to put their house up to get their son out. What the fuck is you talking about? Sunday. And if not, you know what I'm saying, and they actually had the bread, and they got a good lawyer, then you definitely in trouble.
Yeah, they got the bread, and then they remember they got donations for that what's the name, which they're gonna use that for the trial. And that's another thing they mad about. They mad because, you know what I'm saying, for once you see a black person get a lot of money for donations on a situation like this. So they mad about that.
I mean, this ain't even got nothing to do with Black Lives Matter or none of that.
Nah, but this is what they do though, man. See, this is what they do. Anytime, let's say if it was a white person killed a black person, right? They come on out and they say black people make it about race. Now the black person killed a white person, the first thing they doing is making it about race. You know what I'm saying? And then
what'd you say? I think you cut out. Yeah, you cut out.
What happened?
I couldn't hear you for like 5 seconds. You cut out.
No, I'm saying the internet, right? So people leaked out their address, and then they leaked out the address of the judge, who, you know what I'm saying, at the bond hearing. That's how crazy this, the internet is.
All right, cool. Go on onto somebody's property with some shit and get a hole put in you. Find out the hard way. Go on over there, being cute, thinking you can do that.
Yeah, they was threatening the judge and shit. I said, God damn, man, they that pissed off. They said, oh, the judge allowed him to go on bond because they on code, because it was a black judge and shit.
What if it was a white judge? You would have said no. The kid ain't got no criminal history.
Right.
Like,
and the crazy part about it,
student athlete.
Now you know how a lot of racist people like to associate black people with Democrats, right? Now, mind you, this judge wasn't even a Democrat. It was a Republican judge. It was a black woman. She was a Republican judge appointed by, if I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump. If I'm not mistaken.
But I have to. Well, it was reported. Well, I say it was appointed by a Republican. You know what I'm saying? Person. You know what I'm saying? That put it in there.
In the words of Donald Trump, it was a tragedy. It was a tragedy.
So they mad because they like.
It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. But self-defense is a real thing. It is a real thing. It was 2-on-1. They were bigger than him. They were bigger than him. I would have done the same thing. But listen, when it comes to that, that's why I kind of like fell back from it, because I was like, I want to see what is actually gonna happen. I ain't gonna jump the gun on nothing anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because especially where everything's going on and on shit like that, and I'm like, hey man, listen, a white kid died jumping, him and his brother jumping a smaller black boy because he was talking to one of his friends. They just had to be a different school. Like, he probably thought he had to. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, people act like they think high school is easy, man. Motherfuckers, they forgot what high school used to be. That shit is not easy, boy.
Yeah.
Look, that shit is not easy. Everybody was a dick in high school at some point. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Just some people took that shit to the max. And then, like, you know, that's why you see motherfuckers beating up their bullies now. They catching them. You know what I'm saying? Bullies all drunk, like all fucked up in the game and shit. Niggas run down on them like, nigga, you broke. Look at you, man. Nigga, you like shit like that. So high school, you know, you get what you get. You gotta be careful. That's why I was cool with everybody.
Yo, but the amount of trolling that I see on Twitter, yo, I mean, it's trolling both ways, right? They trolling people both ways, but yo, they trolling the shit out of that white kid, man. Cause yo, people like clapping back on, you know what I'm saying, these racist white folks, man. They put that white boy on a pack says smoking on an Austin pack. I said, oh man, bro, that's crazy, bro.
See, when it get to that, man, it don't matter though. But when it get to that, like when the white people start saying certain shit, man, black folks go to the extreme. They go to the extreme. Word. Like what? What'd you say? Oh, word. Then niggas uploading videos and shit like that on TikTok. Like, come on, man, leave that shit alone, man. Word. Let that shit play out in court. How it's supposed to go. Word. Because that kid life gonna be ruined too. They're gonna have to move to another school, another district somewhere. He can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Niggas gonna be looking at him differently. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just gonna have to finish up being homeschooled because I think what he like 17.
If I was him, I would get in the gym. Start learning how to box and some jujitsu shit just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case you had to spend a few, you know what I'm saying? They don't get no, if they don't say suspended sentence, you know what I'm saying? That kid in trouble. He only 17, 18, and he don't belong in there. Shouldn't have ran down on that kid.
Oh my God. You have some?
So that's when it comes to that, that's what I think about that, man, when it comes to him.
Yeah. Nah, you know.
When it comes to like that, I don't. He'll be all right, man. I mean, parents seem to be good off in life. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They seem to be good. They got them out. When I seen them walking out the what was it?
Oh yeah,
out
out of prison.
Court. Yeah, I seen it. I was like, yeah, he ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas ain't got the money to get up out of there like that, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so to my understanding, like his father got money on him, you know what I'm saying? Like he come from a 2-parent household.
That's another thing I seen.
His father works full time.
This is not nothing like blatant, like with the I hope they don't try to tie that shit into the black on when the girl hit the girl with the baton type shit, because like track and field is man. You don't understand. Like track and field is popular on a whole nother level if you can get into college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like all the way through. You can get all the way through college with that shit, certain shit like that. Or it's certain
I
shit.
know somebody I work with. He was a college football player, and he was making $250,000 a year in college when he was going to UConn. They were helping him get like money and stuff out there.
Well, I mean that was illegal then, but I'm talking about like after, like just having that shit on your resume when you go for a job or anything, they just go automatically pick you. Plus, just to be like the money that you can make off of that shit, bro. It's just different. But if he was any good and the kid, it's because I mean it's just lives that are affected by this shit. Because I ain't trying to say because he white or anything, but you know he fucked up too. Like you know what I'm saying, like bro. I mean
I look at it like this, man. All this shit could have been prevented. It could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? If cooler heads would have prevailed. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to bullying, bro, it's like listen. When it comes to bullying, this shit is it's got a little too far, man, and they let it get a little too far by not just being able to whoop your kid's ass and make sure shit like discipline shit like that. Because you I mean, it was two of y'all against this. Like, what were y'all thinking y'all was just gonna do?
There's a whole video of it.
Somebody gotta have it or something, but I mean, it was two of y'all. He just didn't pull his knife out and just stab one of y'all. Like, that's not what he was doing. The story is that he was over there talking to, I think, a friend from a different school, but he was like on the up, like, you know what I'm saying? Two white boys was over there like, yo, you gotta get the fuck up out of here and shit. And he was like, I really ain't gotta go nowhere. And then, you know what I'm saying? They started to be like, they was gonna put the beast on him. And he was like, he ain't having it.
Yo, the crazy part is everybody had videos, but they ain't show no video.
I bet
Like
all that shit seized. Anybody show that before this trial, probably going to jail.
Nah, but you know the internet, they leak videos out in a heartbeat.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they like not playing with niggas no more with this shit. Word up. Because to be truthfully honest with you, look out to be like, even though you can do it and it's legal, but motherfuckers wasn't doing this shit before. Look how the Young Thug trial. Look how probably one of the biggest botches in crime and court history on live every day.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, I was looking at that shit. I was like scrolling and look. I was like, it was like peeking in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like walking down the courtroom and peeking in the door and shit. I'm like, this nigga gonna get off, man. Like, yo, the fuck is what he doing? Like, yo, hold on, wait. Yo, this nigga turned. Yo, real talk. I don't even know what Woody is. I don't know if there's a word for Woody. It's gotta be like a sentence or something. He's more than that. If it ain't, hold on, man. Yeah, see. But yeah, to say it like that, man. Yeah, to say it like that, he I don't know what the fuck he is. I can't tell you what the fuck he is, bro. Because is he a rat? But he's the main reason that got out.
Yeah, he fucked the whole case.
He fucked the whole case up.
Oh yeah, facts.
So is he a rat? But then is he?
Yeah, not big.
What is he?
I mean,
Gunna's a rat, but what's Woody?
No. I mean, to me, I look at it like this: if he was playing him the whole time, and that's how he did it, Then Axel said he
Word.
didn't tell on nobody because he got on that stand and he
And
told him
everything he said was a lie.
he didn't tell on nobody. You can't call a nigga a rat. Now what Gunner did was implement everybody. So no, I don't think Son's a rat. Ratting is putting people behind bars. Who did he put behind bars?
I don't know. I gotta go. I gotta get up. I gotta ask Black 100. He got paperwork.
They said what?
Bro, this should be public knowledge, bro. Niggas just don't know how to do this. This should be funny as fuck, bro. Like real talk. All this shit is public knowledge, bro. But if you have something, like, niggas just don't go and look the shit up and just go to, like, matter of fact, who, I don't know, you might not be old enough. The Wire.
Yeah. I don't know that is.
You ain't watching in real time though.
No.
Why?
What about it?
Remember when Chris walked into the most dangerous man in Baltimore?
Okay.
Walked into where was he? The precinct or the courthouse? And got information on the nigga. And took the picture and walked right out. Walked right out. He was able, all he had to do was go in there and ask. You were able to get information on the motherfucker because it's public.
Nowadays you can look it up.
You can look it up on Safari and shit on the website.
So if you got like 15, 20 niggas working for you on exposing niggas, and them motherfuckers is like, bro, it be the nigga right next to you. It's the nigga right next to you telling your business. What the fuck? How you know that? Because the nigga right next to you really don't fuck with you like that, bro.
Damn.
He really don't fuck with you. He hating on you. You know what I'm saying?
That whole interview shit was a setup.
With who?
With like that. Like he said the fact that he got pulled in by the feds, only were asking for a certain amount of things. And then
That's yo, bro. Niggas, accountability is a motherfucker, bro. Whack was listen. This shit funny than a motherfucker, bro. I watched the no jumper shit, right? It was Adam. It was Loose Cannon. It was Brick and another nigga. Whack wasn't there.
nah.
But it's Whack fault. Yo, just imagine if niggas was like, yo, and then the next day, nigga, like the Rico niggas hit, and now it's Whack fault.
I don't think they were saying it was Whack's fault for that. I think they were talking about like Big U and implementing Whack saying that Big U.
What? Everything he said was public knowledge.
Yeah.
It's public knowledge. I'm gonna tell you like this is what I'm saying.
Big U was snitched on himself on
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like when I seen this shit, and I was like, yo, if Whack is right about what he is saying, he was saying that Big U was catching a Rico case for like a year and a half. I was like, yo, this nigga is right about what he's saying. Niggas gonna be mad as hell when it hit. But I see what he doing, the Big U. When Big U, if you notice, the last thing Big U said was, y'all pray for me, and he was like pretty much begging for help because the money was run down low, and he wanted the community to help him. The same way the kid you talking about, the Carmelo Anthony kid. Yeah. See how he got the GoFundMe and all that shit? How they ran that up?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, wait. What Wack was doing to Big U was he was destroying him in the community on the low. So when it actually hit, the people in the community be like, ooh, Wack wasn't lying about you. Nigga, I ain't donating the shit. So let's see how much niggas let's see how much real niggas and how many gang members actually donate to you, nigga. Or did they really want to see you go?
They said that,
Oh yeah.
Big U was behind that one. Like,
Yo, they was calling that man Big Useless.
Big Useless. Bro, but listen, that's not in the Rico case though. Las Vegas taking that case. So here's the thing. See, this is why I say he done. Good luck beating the Rico case. That's one. Right after the Rico case, you have a murder case in another state that you got to beat. Good luck, bro. Like when it comes to that shit, like these niggas that ran content on you don't have nothing to do with the nigga that got locked up and some shit and got scared and was telling people the only reason I'm doing this extra shit is because Big U extorted me. I need to make extra money. And then the feds was giving Big U $1,000 to $500. Yeah, Brick's not in the RICO case. Brick's, bro, he's a witness. He's a witness. The reason why he can't come home is they had him as an informant, and this nigga was beating up his girlfriend and his goddamn baby mom. Or it's like they got him on wiretap doing all types of shit. So he's a threat to the man. They're like, nah, he need to serve a little bit of time. Plus, like the shit they got him on certain robberies and shit. So if he wouldn't have been beating his bitch up, though, I think he probably could have skated on a little bit. I think no. To me though, I think niggas seen that shit coming, and it was just nothing they could do. To be real with you, because these niggas is addicted to the damn limelight. I ain't even listen to it today, but this nigga Loose Cannon has not stopped creating content even since he been locked up.
Yeah, that nigga Loose Cannon talking a little bit too much though.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. He's
flip, not even the crib.
I don't even know what the fuck he is, bro. Listen, I don't know. You know what he is? I'm gonna tell you what he's a pathological liar. He's what was the nigga what's Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah, so it's fire. Yeah, we're stealing people's identities.
Bro,
Talk about other people's stories.
That bro, oh god. He stole a nigga name. There's a real Loose Cannon. I looked him up, and you spell it like regular Loose Loose Cannon. And he mixes in his shit with that nigga shit, but that nigga shit is way more successful. Like so, you can't and that the older nigga don't worry about it. He just getting his paper. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I looked him up on Instagram, but like, bro, you stole somebody. He not dead yet, or even not out the game, and you stole somebody's identity like that, like
Rick Ross.
Yeah. A lot of these dudes.
Even worse, that nigga, he didn't go to jail. That nigga, like Rick Ross stole nigga shit that was in jail, and like, but no, this nigga still getting money, and you stole this shit. So, and you running with it like you work like nigga. You know you ain't work with Nas, but you literally told on yourself. But you told so many lies that the feds confirmed that you told. Like out of all the stories you told, you told like 5 stories. All up, 4 was false, except for that one you told that got your ass still in there. That's why you're in the RICO. Then you told on yourself from there. That's not Whack 100 fault that you want to come on to the pot. Like, bro, I didn't tell you to say that shit.
Telling on themselves a lot.
I didn't tell you to say that shit. Like, what's the nigga from Philly? What's the nigga from Philly? Just doing all that time there. Used to be the fat nigga. They got shot. The nigga from Philly.
Oh, from AR.
AR.
Oh, AR.
AR went on DJ Vlad and told on himself. He gave them niggas the whole goddamn case against him.
And everything was.
He gave them the whole case against him. Then from DJ Vlad, they just started backtracking to everything else he was doing on his own before he got like, come on, bro. Then you turn around and say the nigga, oh man, Vlad informant. Man, you were. It's easy to say Vlad asked you about some shit. Like, man, I can't talk about that.
Yo, they said Vlad an informant. They said he culture vulture. I'm like, these niggas go on these platforms and be snitching on themselves, bro.
Them niggas mad at Trap Lord Ross. I'm like, you put all everything you put out, he clip it. You put it out there. You mad that he put it in a 3 hour. You put out that much content and you snitching on yourself. That's what you did.
The whole timeline of it for the people to see.
You did it.
Like I could see like if some of them would take a clip, right, but try to change the narrative. That's one thing. But these dudes going there having full interviews, talk about what they did, and incriminating themselves on top of that. I'd be like, what in the fuck are they doing?
You go to No Jumper and tell and you talk about everything you're not supposed to.
And they be the first ones. They be calling people like fucking snitches, rats, and all other shit. Why they fucking snitching and ratting on themselves?
So that shit right there, I don't like that shit. Funny to me. If I was No Jumper, I would be eating up the press. I'd be telling you, especially if I just said that. You know what I'm saying? I've been paying niggas a little bit too much or some shit like that. I'd be eating this shit up right now. Word.
Oh yeah. You stop dropping.
I'll be running all types of content.
When National Anthem got picked up and you dropped the interview with T.I. release.
I'll be running all types of content. Boom, boom, boom. Like I don't give a fuck about this shit. But that's another reason I ain't jumped to conclusion on that Carmelo Anthony shit. That's because this Big U shit gonna be crazy.
That shit was just crazy how Adam happens to wear a suit on that day. That shit was just hilarious.
Man, that nigga, he know how to create content. Or he knew it was coming. Shit, that motherfucker mastered this shit, bro. He knew it was coming. DJ Academics, like he's so scary. His little bitch ass. But they had that interview. It was Adam 22. It was Whack. It was Academics. It was Trap Lil Ross. It was DJ Vlad. I was like the biggest exposers in the game. Only thing that was missing was like 1090 Jake and Swamp Story. Word. I'm the only nigga that was missing. But I was just like, I fuck with Swamp Story because his intro was crazy. He was like, let me drop the intro. That should be like, don't. Yeah, I fuck with Swamp Story. But yeah, man, like, bro, listen, these niggas is up. I was just 050 the movement. I was just watching this nigga. He talking about how China Brim got stomped out by something. I'm like, why are you even talking about this shit up here? So if the niggas gonna run the content, man, I like to make sure that I'm absolutely right before I say anything. So with that Carmelo Anthony shit, he home, but the like they say, the toughest shit is yet to come.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. The toughest is yet to come. Him having to deal with now he got to deal with the criticism. He got wherever he go, head on the swivel. And then you turn around, court case, lawyer fees, you know what I'm saying? And try to act like go along with your everyday life. That shit ain't gonna be easy. That shit ain't gonna be easy at all. Word. And you still looking at some time. So if it don't go your way, so
shit, you know them folks probably praying this motherfucker fuck up again and shit right before the trial. Let's just say Carmelo Anthony spazzes out and he knocks off somebody, his family and shit. They gonna be like, oh, see, that's why you should never bond him. He's a thug. You know, they praying for him to, you know what I'm saying?
You have this shit with Shiloh Sanders, how he had that lawsuit that he never showed up to, had to pay $11.2 something million and is going broke now.
Who?
Before he even got drafted.
Who?
Shiloh Sanders, Deion's son.
Yeah, he'll never be broke.
I don't know nothing about that. I ain't seen nothing about that.
He's broke.
Nah, they said he lost a lawsuit for like $11.2 million.
A lawsuit on what?
Like a case from high school of him hitting like a security guard or some shit like that, like punching on a security guard. And he never showed up. He could have probably they default judgment 11.
You think Deion Sanders would have done that?
No, Shiloh, his son.
You think Deion Sanders would have let that happen? I was like, where'd you see it at? Where'd you see that at?
There's like a headline. I was about
to what?
Awesome video.
A video?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust none of them shit. That shit would have been in the news. That word of mother. Deion Sanders' son owe $11.2 million. That's somebody who need views. And you click on him, you give it. He just be like, yep. He just be like, yep, made some money. Or you click on that shit and that nigga ain't got it. Get the fuck out of here. And even if it's true, they're gonna take care of that shit. But I doubt that shit. I definitely doubt. I seriously doubt that shit. That man, $11.2 million. Hell no. Cheap as them niggas is stealing from each other, wearing each other's clothes and shit. I doubt it. But yep.
Oh yeah, he
So,
going to the NFL this year too.
man, so like yeah, even if he was, like he'd be good. He can pay it off. he can pay it off. He can pay it off in small increments. Or he can pay it off in small increments. He'd be good money.
Yep.
So who you got? Like the ain't no good fights coming up lately. Not till the 26th. Ain't really no good fights up. I'll be real with you.
Shit, I might have to watch the UFC or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna be breaking your neck to watch Ben Whitaker on the 20th?
Nah, I ain't gonna break my neck.
Exactly.
I mean, I thought he lost that first fight. He found a way out and then faked the injury and shit.
See, that's exactly what I just said. I was just telling niggas that shit. So, I mean, people may want to watch the rematch, and it's a headliner on Sunday, April 20th. I mean, it may be nothing else to watch that day. Yeah,
I might watch it, but yeah, he found a way out of that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he tried to play it off and said, "No, I really injured myself." But then the next day he tried to fight somebody at the airport. I was like, man, this guy is something else.
See, so Chris Eubank or Conor Ben?
Oh, come on, Chris Eubank. I don't even think that fight is close.
All right.
That's what I was saying about the Boots fight. Remember I told you, I was like, yo, I said, but when you was asking before the fight, I said, man, this fight ain't even gonna be close, man. I said after he beat him, they gonna be hyping Boots up so big.
I hype him up.
Really did something.
I didn't think he was gonna be that size. That's a big ass nigga.
Yeah, I just knew that dude. Amonte Stanley. I was like, I said, man, like he ain't all that. I was like, he was so tailor made for somebody like Boots.
Yeah, I say, but I ain't know. Yo, Boots was like a super middleweight. When I watched him walk into the ring, I said, God damn. I said, God damn. But he could easily be up there middleweight. So you got the next fight, because that shit, Tio or Honor Barbosa?
I don't know, man. Depends on what Tio shows up. I think Tio, he has more of the talent, but Tio has problems with boxers. So this is a tricky one. So that's a 50-50 to me. I might slightly favor Tio though.
Devin Haney or Ramirez?
Oh yeah, I got Devin. Devin all day on that one.
Do I even Ryan or Rolly? You know what I'm saying? That's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna bet money on Rolly Romero, knowing that nigga about to get knocked the fuck out. But I'm gonna put money on him because the odds is gonna be so goddamn wide.
that's a fact.
And if I get lucky, I'm gonna fucking go take that shit to the bank.
I'm gonna ask you. This is the last one before we get up out of here. Mark Bacoli or F.A. Ajapa?
Bacoli.
You got Bacoli?
Yeah, easy.
You think got easy work over Ajapa? Dang.
Yeah, because Bacoli, when Bacoli is actually in training camp and in shape, that motherfucker's difficult to beat, man.
All right, damn.
Because think about it, if he would have been in shape for that fucking Joseph Parker fight, he'd have fucked Joseph Parker ass up.
I mean, they get him up out there pretty quick.
Yeah, but he didn't even have time to train for that fight. He didn't even train for any fight.
Yeah,
That motherfucker was out of shape big time.
Give me that 500 grand real quick.
For real.
That's I don't blame him for that shit.
That nigga took that L, went back to start working out the next day and shit.
I don't even know if that nigga went back to the Congo. He probably said this.
He went back to the Congo. I saw it on Instagram. That motherfucker was hitting track, working out. I said, man.
He tripped.
He took that bag and just started working out again.
That nigga tripping. I ain't going back to the Congo. I don't even know what that look like no more.
Shit. I know. I got a buddy of mine from the Congo. He's like, yo, let's go to the Congo. I was like, I don't know, man, because every time I turn around, some shit popping off over there.
That's a fact.
But he said not the part where his pops was at. So I was like, all right. So really, it's the east part of the Congo where they got their little conflict with Rwanda at. That's where that shit is jumping off at right now.
Oh, no pause of that shit.
Yeah, but you know what that's about, man. You know the French are backing up Rwanda, and Rwanda is sending the M23. You know what I'm saying? Some type of terrorist organization to keep trying to steal land from the Congo, but the Congo fought back, and so that fight ain't gonna never end. So what about Canelo and William Skull?
Man, good night, my nigga. We can say about him and William Skull. You can't be serious. On that note, we getting niggas don't even know the fuck that nigga is. On that note, man, I'll probably go live tomorrow, man, or maybe even probably tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you pulling up, man. That nigga said Canelo and William Skull. You crazy little motherfucker.
Hey, that's how I felt when you said Rolly and Ryan. Shit.
Yo, boy, I'll let you, man.
All right, man. Stay up, man.
You too, man. Y'all be safe and keep smoking. What?
Searching for words, a lone wolf immersed in the herds of lamb chowder, tan powder from the first to the third. The manpower when the merchants are served would only wait, then flood them with gram showers when the thirsts emerge. It's like I'm here to live my life as a sin. I'm only human in class, the only student, so I'm writing within. No need for pen, no need for piece of paper. I need to win, I need to weed and vapor. Leaf flouted in the need of baker. Annihilation after hibernation. Hunger pains after the prioritions, praying under condensation. The thunder came amongst the side of Satan. The sun is changing and the flies blazing patient and my time is racing. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties within the vision. What they bring, hand in hand, split into prizing was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. There are hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and to stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Striving to stay with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Oh my God. You see that Jonesy motherfucker that just ran out of here? That's real paper right there. That's real clientele. Try 800. There's something wrong with your shoulders or something. Lost in my thoughts, a live soul lost in the cause. My guys know, pie sold at a portion of cost. It's mind cold, but that's the cost of a boss. He lies froze, he's firing eyes closed with no remorse for the loss. It's like he's here to live his life as a sin. He's only human, his past conform to lose until he rightfully wins. No need to boast, no need to feed the fakers. Remain dope beside the needle takers. The coat whiter than a sheet of paper. It's dedication after desperation. To the clouds, only destination. Living without expiration. We got the gift without an explanation. Try and spot him at his resting line and dot him like an exclamation. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand, and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties with inefficient. Whatever, it's hand in hands, but enterprising was the mission. As a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe.